Hey, 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 hey. Hi. So I'm just going to wait a couple seconds for some folks to get on so that I can actually engage with you guys. So as you come in, just say hey and where you from. Yes, I see we got one person on here. Woo! Hey, thank you for joining. I'm going to get into some tarot here, do a couple of free pulls for people. So, if you got a question, feel free to ask. All I do ask and require is that you like, share, or subscribe to the page so that we can, continue to grow the tribe and the community from California. Okay, wonderful, wonderful. Peace to California. Blessings to you, baby girl. Yes, Miriam, I love your name. Yes, thank you for joining. Miriam, please add me on Facebook if you do have Facebook, because I do go on there often and do my live readings. So add me on Facebook at Jocelyn Britt. That's my page. And if you are interested in asking a question, then I would love to answer for you. I just ask that you like the page, subscribe, and share the live. Will my next job bring me happiness and success? I'm not sure. But we're going to get into it, and I'm hoping that it does, okay? Is your next job one that is in alignment with your purpose? Is that something that's important to you? What's the most important thing to you? Is it money? Is it the finances? Is it a sense of fulfillment as it pertains to your purpose? Is that something you've thought about? Yes. Wonderful. Are you employed now? Are you looking? What's the deal? And one of the things that I mentioned, I think I mentioned it at the title of this, is we're going to focus on intentions and how to ask the right questions, how to be able to get the most clear answer. Yes, looking good. Well, honey, that's one of the biggest steps right there is actually walking by faith and being in alignment, physically in alignment for what it is that you're asking, so that you can, make room for what it is that you want. So for sure. Okay, so are you on Facebook, and are you able to share this link? If you are, go ahead and do that, and I definitely will go ahead and pull a card for you. If you do have Facebook, though, add me on Facebook, because Facebook is where I usually go live at, and I do a lot more interactions there. So I look forward to us being able to engage with one another on that platform. I don't have Facebook, sorry. Oh, I'm sorry too. Well, you'll have to share here on YouTube or whatever way that you have for sharing, but that's the only requirement. Anytime that I do a free pull for anybody, a free card pull, is that you share the page, because we know nothing in life is free. That's just the way the universe works. You have to plant in order to reap. There are cases where we do walk amongst fruit that's already been planted and it's harvest. And but again, you always have to give in order to receive. So that's just a practice that I have here. So in whatever way that you are able to give of something, you definitely want to be able to do that, even if that is by just simply sharing the page or by giving a donation to one of the links that I put in the description. And yeah, so that's the way the universe works. That's the way we do, so that we can stay in alignment for whatever it is that we want, okay? Especially if you're looking for success in your career. Okay, if you're looking to manifest possessions, money, that's just part of it. You have to be able to give up something. Okay, we can't give up. If we give up something, then we understand that you're going to reap, right? So seed and harvest. So yeah, and just let me know which one, if you're able to share where you're sharing, and I'll definitely go ahead and I'll do a pull for you. You say you're in California, Miriam. Wonderful. Will my next job bring me happiness and success? If that's what you are intending, then that's what it will do. Absolutely. And when it comes to intentions, I always tell people, like, again, the more specific that you are in your question, then the more accurately you can discern whether or not a message is for you. So with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and get to pulling a few cards, okay? 1 second here. Give some folks some time to get on. Will my next job bring me happiness and success? That's a yes or no answer, by the way. So the only thing that the tarot will be able to do is to be able to point you in some symbolism that will help you to understand whether or not that's a yes or no for you. Now, I'll know whether or not I would consider it as a yes based on what I know of symbolism and what I know of these cards. And I'll be able to tell you what I would perceive the answer to be. But I always tell folks, when we're questioning the tarot or making any question, setting any intention, the way that we ask the question is very key, because again, you don't want to leave any room for your mind or to trick you out of an answer or to trick you into one, okay? And so the more clear you are about your intention, the better. So is there a better way that you could ask that question instead of a yes or no answer? What is success to you? What is happiness, How much more, what exactly is it that you want to know? How much more clear can you get on that question that you're asking? Because if you pick a job that makes you unhappy, it will make you unhappy. You're the one applying for the jobs. So what are you looking for? What do you need guidance on? I'm going to say be a little more clear about what it is that you want. Is there a better way you can ask that question? If you're still on. I want a job that is permanent and room for growth. There's many jobs like that, You know that. You could go to McDonald's. It's permanent. There's room for growth. Every job, What would make you happy? Do you want a job that is, in alignment with your purpose? Do you want a job that just makes you a lot of money? Do you want a job that allows you to be off on weekends? What is your idea of a good job? What is it that you really want to know about you, not the job? Because you can get 1,000,001 jobs and you're still going to be the person that's traveling around looking for something. You can get 1,000,001 job offers. All of them can be permanent with room for growth, right? So is that really what you want? You said, but I want to fit in alignment with my purpose. Do you know what your purpose is? So how about this? I'm going to help you out a little bit. And, if you can tighten it up from there, then perfect. But how about we ask, considering the fact that you want a job that fits in alignment with your purpose, I'm assuming if you want a job that is in alignment with your purpose, that you know what your purpose is. Do you know what your purpose is? So what information, Spirit, What information do you have for Miriam as it pertains to her greatest and her highest good and the job that she is seeking? She wants a job that is in alignment with her purpose. One that she can grow in, one that is permanent. What is permanent, though? But again, Spirit, you know what it is that Miriam is seeking. So we're going to ask for a card that will give her a clear understanding on what it is she should focus her attention on when applying. Eight of Swords came up for you. Makes sense, because right now it sounds like you have a lot of ideas, a lot of thoughts going on through your head. You know, Swords deals with mentality, intelligence, ideas, voices, right? The Eight of Swords is indicating that, you know, you obviously feel stuck, because as I said, honey, there are many jobs. You can find a job any and everywhere, but you want the job you want. It's like men, women. You can find a man and a woman any and everywhere, but you want the man or the woman for you, right? You got choices, you got options, and you got ideas and beliefs about each one. And here you are, don't know what to choose. Clearly, you need to think about these ideas surrounding careers, purpose, life, your job, money, all these thoughts going on in your head, Miriam. And here you are in the middle, close to the point of the 10 in the tarot, the completion, right? Getting to the point of where your mind is finally clear. You're able to release all these thoughts, voices, ideas, beliefs. Which ones come from you and which don't is the question. How many jobs have you had? You might be a little bit like me, girl, because I have had plenty jobs, honey. If it's one thing I know how to do is get a job, find a job. Keep a job of your liking is the key. So what is your purpose? You know, only 3. You only have 3 what? You've only put in 3 applications? How many applications have you put in? If you put in 3 applications, perhaps you need to put in 5 more. Perhaps you need to put in 5 more applications for the job that you really want. The 3 applications that you put in, and you know that's only 3 possibilities, 3 opportunities. Are those even the ones that you really want? You don't sound too specific just yet about what it is that you want. With that being said, you could end up with anything. You got to be able to be clear, right? Be able to make the choice without seeing it with your eyes. It's going to come from a vibe. It's going to come from within. It's going to come from a vibration. The vibration is going to identify the job that's for you. If your vibe is in alignment with a certain career, job, place, person, thing, that's what you'll manifest. If your vibration is in alignment with being in a stalemate, state of confusion, not too clear just yet about what it is that you want, then even when the job comes, you're not going to know which one to choose from, right? I would say write down what it is that you want, manifest it. If you don't know what you want, then you're not going to manifest it. Be clear about what kind of job you're looking for, not just any job. You want a job that's in alignment with your purpose. I challenge you to get clear about what you believe your purpose is, right? But again, your question was, I want a job that is permanent and has room for growth, but I want it to fit in alignment with my purpose. But right now you got to get clear on what your purpose is. Because otherwise, if you're not clear, then just like when we just sat here and did this reading and your question was vague, then you're not going to be clear if that's the job for you when you get it. Even when you get the job, go through the interview, accept the job, you'll still be at the job wondering, was this the job? You're not going to know it unless you know the vibe, right? That's what you want to get into before the job comes your way. Okay? And then you'll find that stability, fulfillment, that 1111, that happiness that you're looking for, right? That's all I got for you, baby girl, for now. That's all I got right now. I got some old personal opinions of my own. But again, this is just a one card read. If you would like to get something a little more detailed, so we can get a little bit more specific. You got another 4 came up too. You got a 4 and a 4 and an 8. 4 cups, not clear. Three things in front of you that give you emotional fulfillment, but you don't want you got one offer coming in from the heavens that you can't see because of the 3 opportunities here that you're looking at. Perhaps this could be the one, but it's up here in the air because you're still not clear in your head about what exactly that you want. I would get really clear about that. You're welcome, love. You are welcome. We just getting warmed up. Guys. I usually go on live simultaneously with Facebook. All my Facebook friends and family and following, it gets real rowdy. The energy gets real high real quick. But right now, we just kind of easing into it. Just easing into it right now. Ooh, the Emperor is here, baby. Ooh, that's a good sign. Talk about direct. Talk about knowing what you want. Talk about knowing how to get it done. Talking about knowing how to use your power and influence to ignite change. Yeah. Shoot, that might even be an employer, girl. It might even be a man with some money. Might come into your life. I don't know. Let's see. Who else we got here? Anybody else on? I only see a couple people on here right now, so not sure how to share on her or anything. I'm still kind of new to navigating my YouTube page and how to get everything going, but it's all good. And the 4 swords came up again. Being in needing to rest, really, be clear, right? Relaxation, meditation, sorting your ideas and your thoughts, right? So that you can make a, see if she got the sword right here, make a stand, taking a stand on what it is that she's sure about, certain about. Might not be too clear about this here, but this certain about. And I'll stand on this until this comes into clarity, right? Let's see. What information do you have for the collective as it pertains to our purpose? What is it that you would like for us all to know about our purpose and pursuing our purpose? What is it that you would like for us to know in this time and as we're moving forward in these uncertain times, yet being certain about the fact that there's more that we're being called towards? What information do you have for us? Princess of Wands. That is a spirit of zeal, youth, excitement, knowing what it is that you obtain within your personality and your spirit. That is your gift. Okay. Coming in youthful, zealous, confident, and poised. Okay. Red lip. Okay. Red lip. Okay. The focus is on the lips. The focus is on the breast, the belly, the body, the physicalities, the aesthetics, but you can't see the eyes. It's something about that Page of Wands versus the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands comes in with that full embodiment of spirit, energy, mystery. Okay. She does most of her speech through the eyes, right? The windows to the soul. She may not say much. You might get a bit distracted by the aesthetics, but it's in the eyes that tells you right there she is not to be played with, right? When we got the princess, you don't even see no eyes here. She wants you to focus on everything else, okay? Feel this freshness, this youthfulness, this body, this poise, and take her as she is, right? Stepping into something with that you're not scared. It's new, it's beginning, and it's spirit filled. Yeah. So yeah, I'm feeling that. Let's see. What information do you have for us about the Princess of Wands? Ooh. You have the Two of Cups coming up. And the King of Swords. Now, as this pertains to purpose, it could mean that your partnerships are going to have a lot to do with what it is that you're pursuing, the people that you are drinking with, whose cup are you sitting from, who are you in partnership with, who are you connecting with. And it looks like somebody might have their eye on you, right? One second. Yeah, come in.